When choosing the airplane for your mission, there's many questions that we have to get answered, and that can be just really your requirements of range, capacity, how many passengers will be traveling, whether that's international or domestic, your overall profile, just kind of how you're operating, what airfields you're going into, the performance requirements that you may need. Once we get all those things answered, then we can start narrowing it down what might be right for you. The very light jet category is a great new segment, and largely it's owner-operator. So it's a pilot that wants to own the airplane and fly it themselves. Relatively speaking, the budget for the aircraft acquisition and the operating costs are lower, and so it gives them some transportation that they can experience private aviation. Cessna, they have their Mustang model. Embraer has a Phenom 100, and then a newer entrant is Honda. Honda Aircraft has a Honda Jet. The light jet category is really a wide range of airplanes, and it can suit someone that has a probably shorter range profile, 6 to 8 passenger range, but not a huge comfort level from the standpoint of height and width of the cabin, but it gets them transportation they need. And Cessna certainly is a leader probably in this category, with many different airplanes in their citation jet category, CJ3, 4 models that are current production. And Embraer also, again, has their light jet category of the Phenom 300, which has been hugely successful for them. Pilatus has a PC-24 that has really come onto the scene and quite popular from their turboprop operators that previously operated that airplane, moving into a light jet category. Now you're getting into an airplane that has certainly a bit more range. Many of those will be in the US, kind of a coast-to-coast type profile. You can probably get across Europe very easily, and adds another comfort level from a cabin height and width standpoint and stability from the airplane. Some examples of the midsize category, certainly Cessna and their Citation line, which is Sovereign, and the Citation 10 airplanes, which are kind of going out of production. The new entrants, the Latitude and Longitude. Embraer has their line of which became Legacies and now Praetor. And then you have some used categories of airplanes with the Hawker aircraft is still fairly popular. Bombardier and their Learjet line operates in the light and mid, and a few others that are out there in the midsize category. The super midsize category has been a really strong player in the marketplace, and was really first defined by Bombardier in their Challenger 300 line and the 350. Hawker Embraer also is kind of in the super midsize category, and Gulfstream with their G200, which became the G280. It's been tremendously popular from the standpoint of its size. It gives you more of a large cabin feel, but a lower operating cost, and it has some international capability. So it's a great blend of those things that makes this category very special. It really gets into now a whole nother profile of international capabilities. You're getting into a 13, 14, 15 passenger airplane, and the comfort level of a large cabin jet is going to produce an arrangement where you have a conference table and a dining area. Some will even have a shower on board, or sleeping quarters as well. So you've got 3 main, competitors there. Bombardier has their global line, Gulfstream with their long line of airplanes now with current production, G500, G600, and their new G700 coming. Global also is leading that category with their 5500, 6500, 7500. And then Dassault is the Falcon, is the line of airplanes that they have. So they're all very successful, all just offer a whole nother level of comfort and capability. Then you have a whole nother category that's the airliner type airplane. So it's a business jet in the form of a Boeing or an Airbus type airplane. Now you have some capability of comfort that really is unmatched. We have almost a living room type environment, a conference table environment, a suite and shower. But the downside is that you have an airplane that is a little bit limiting in its operation, where you only have certain airports that it can go into. So it does have some limitations, but obviously offers a level of comfort that's not really seen in any other business jet.